Bom dia, it is Africa Aviation Connection newbie today, guys. It has been a long while since you guys have heard that intro, but I am back, and today we have a new model. So I've been collecting African planes for about 2 years now. It's been around 2 years, and I have waited about 2 years to finally see this model pop up on eBay. Very, very rare model. I'm not talking like a Delta CRJ 200 rare. I'm talking about a very, very rare model. I mean, I have not seen this on eBay in the 2 years that I've been collecting African models, and I've only seen this on kind of some sketchy foreign websites, only a few times. It have been over $60, sometimes even like $100, which they're not going to sell that, obviously. But it has been a long time since I've ever seen this model. First time I've ever seen it on eBay, and I was able to grab it. First time the auction ended, I actually missed it when the auction ended, and it didn't sell to anybody, thankfully. And the second time, it was 2 bidders, and I was able to come out on top of this. It's only 1 bid, but yeah, very glad to have this in my hands and have it not be very, very expensive. But as you can see here, is an Equatorial Congo Airlines 757-200. Very excited to finally get into this model. And yeah, so let's just open up the packaging real quick, and I'll show you guys the box. Alrighty, here we have the box out of the plastic. As you can see here, this is a Phoenix model. So this is a Platinum series. So as my tag and goal 757-300ERs are, these are limited edition release, and you can only find them for a few months after their release, and then they'll pretty much go bye-bye. So it's not as, competitive with how Gemini Jets is releasing their CRJs. See limited edition right here. Not as competitive, but definitely become very, very rare, once they're all sold out. I mean, you will not see any tag and goals popping up unless you're actually looking for it. Definitely very rare once they sell out. They'll be definitely hard to find, as people don't normally, pop up and sell them, because normally they're kind of niche specific models, for Africa or Asia, and you're not going to see them. Anyways, there we have the beautiful model right there. Pretty basic box, or for Phoenix rather, but definitely very nice. I like the back Air. And yeah, so let's get this out of the box. Here we have the model out of the box. It is looking just absolutely gorgeous, guys. The 757 is definitely one of my favorite planes. I've been lucky enough to fly on it many times. Never in Africa, though. Definitely one day would like to do it, even though there's not really any airlines in Africa except, I think, Cabo Verde Airlines. I think that's it that fly the 757 in Africa. Anywho, let's get straight forward. A little bit of information, because it's almost guaranteed you've never heard of Air Congo, but they do not exist anymore. I believe they ceased operations in 2015, 2018, around there. But they're just an airline that was headquartered in Brazzaville, Congo. So you think of that Republic of Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo. It is from the Republic of Congo, so the French, former French colony of Congo. And they only lasted a few years. They had a 767, they had a few 757s, and they pretty much were a company that got their planes from Switzerland. As you can see here, there's a Swiss flag right there, and they were able to do all their maintenance and get all their planes from a Swiss-based company. And so for that reason, they were able to avoid the ban of Congolese airlines in Europe. So there's no Congolese airlines allowed in Europe at the time. But since they got all their maintenance done and got all their planes from Switzerland, they were able to bypass that and were able to fly to Europe. I don't know if they did actually fly to Europe, but they were definitely allowed to, because they got their maintenance all done in Switzerland, which is quite interesting. But the crew was pretty much all from Republic of Congo, and I know about that, but their flight attendants, I don't know about their pilots, if they're from Republic of Congo, actually from Switzerland. But yeah, unfortunately, they don't exist anymore. Brazzaville, Congo, their main airline, I think, is TAC Congo. They use old 757s to go from Pointe-Noire to Brazzaville, Congo. I think that's like their main airline there. Other than that, Askai Airlines flies a lot to Brazzaville, Congo, and that's like their main airline if you want to go there. But I don't want you guys to look at my bad looking fingers. Let's kind of zoom in here and show you guys what this is all about. Very nice livery. I did think Phoenix did a good job. It's an older release. I'm not sure what year it is actually from. Actually, let me turn on my flash real quick. All right, so there you have it. Equatorial Congo Airlines, Air. Very cool logo. The EC in the air. It's really hard to do a review, to be honest, on a 1 to 400 model. I've never really tried to do it before, but just because it's such a rare model, I kind of wanted to attempt to do it. But there you would have the R1 door. You have a plea that says Equatorial Congo. I definitely know the last word's Congo. I'm not sure what the first word is though. Pitot tube, static ports, everything that you would normally see. You have the baggage door. You have the L or R2 door. Very nice details on the winglets here. We have the nice engines. In the back, you have HB, JJD. You have the Swiss flag, which I personally do not like. The Swiss flag just stands out, and not for a good reason, because you don't want to see a Swiss plane in Republic of Congo. You kind of want that more uniqueness. I'd rather see a Republic of Congo flag on there, but of course, this plane got its registration in Switzerland, and that's why I could fly to Europe if it ever did. I'm not sure if it ever did, though. Look at the front of the plane real quick, though. Very, very nice, skinny little airplane here. See that? And pretty much on the same side, you have this emblem there. I don't know if it's on the same side. I'll check. Yeah, it is on the same side, though. You have a little emblem there. You have the L2 boarding door, or L1 boarding door, L2 boarding door. And pretty much the exact same on the other side. And a beautiful little wing here with their logo. Let's look at the back, or the bottom rather. We have a Phoenix logo, old Phoenix logo. We have a place for the stand if you ever want to put a stand in there. We have the gear. Gear look all right. Definitely look older, you know, older design. But I don't think they're ever going to fall off, which is good. These gear look to be very intact, better than the front. And that's pretty much the bottom of the plane. So yeah, that pretty much does it for a non-professional review of a Air Congo 757. You guys will see this in my airport updates. I'm going to fictionally fly this to Luanda City Airport because I think it could fit in. I definitely don't have any Congo Airlines. I tried to get a custom Congo Airlines A320, which is a newer Democratic Republic of the Congo airline, but couldn't get that figured out quite well. So this will be flying to Brazzaville and Kinshasa. And yeah, definitely a cool airplane. Very glad to have it, and definitely can cross this one off my list for rare African airlines that I need in my collection. So yeah, nice to see it. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram at @FlatAngular Africa Aviation YT, definitely would appreciate you seeing you.